Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
I'd say Petr Cech. I'm trying to come up with a flow in his game, and I can't. Dependable and strong in every aspect of a goalkeeper's job, and he breeds confidence for his defence.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him.
Kvaratskhelia, searching pass he's played there.
Shevchenko gets flagged offside.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Beckenbauer, oh, this is a terrific run. Maldini. And it's Tomiyasu.
It has been a rather gentle affair so far.
And this is Dembele. Rijkaard. Nicked it back promptly. To Thuram. And here's Totti. And it's Thuram. Incoming delivery. Dembele. Now it's Hullet. He can run onto that.
Oh, just Luis Suarez! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Thuram has it in a wide position.
And that has been knocked clear. Paris deciding to turn to the long ball now. That is pretty evident.
Yeah, it is clear that they've decided to take a more direct route to goal now, but, you know, they can't just continue doing this and make it predictable. And importantly, they've got to look to win the second ball. If they do that, they should get right up the pitch.
Yeah, they really should. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Vieira.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Pelé. Good, strong midfield running here.
And here's Suarez.
Pass somewhat off target. And this is Dembele.
Can he finish? Now, who's going to be first to this?
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score.
And this is Shevchenko.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Half an hour played now.
Nedved.
And they win it back again.
Rijkaard. Oh, it's come loose. And smartly reclaimed. Looking to play him in. Beckenbauer. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
He's found a way past.
Manchester United really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
And here's Shevchenko. Oh, super! And Shevchenko! Now that is commitment to the cause. Paris with the corner, they're first. Chance for a shot! He's hit it first time.
Listen, I'm not sure he had to go at that first time, but at least he showed some good confidence.
And here's Suarez. Oh, that's well spotted. Kvaratskhelia. Pele. Tries a measured ball. Luis Suarez. Czech gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Turan. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Dembele. Now it's Luis Suarez. Oh, that is a great chance! They've got it! And this is getting better and better. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter.
Luis Suarez! Yes! They are really purring here, and they have extended... And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Manchester United are cruising it at half-time, 3-0 ahead. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And this is Shevchenko. Pele. Now it's Hullet. And the through ball. And this is Lewis. And the finish! He scores! 3! He is flying! A vast presence, and there is no stopping him. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Manchester United are having a ball here. Pele. Kvaratskhelia. Now it's Shevchenko. Looking for options for movement. No, that's been intercepted. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And it's Hullet. Rijkaard. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Nedved. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Hullet. Now it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Totti. Totti will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Paris looking to pass. Big chance! In for the pieces! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Cleared without hesitation. Beckenbauer. Hullet. Beckenbauer. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rijkaard kept his eye on it, and he's there. Defending was strong and firm.
Now it's Totti. Beckenbauer. And it's Totti. Thuram. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Luis Suarez. Can he get it through? Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Now he's off and running.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
And this is Shevchenko. Kvaratskhelia. That's been cut out, well played. Beckenbauer. Pelé. And here's Suarez. He's through, now is he in? Oh, the defence proved infallible.
He's had a shot! It's there!
And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 9.
Manchester United choosing to make the first change.
Number 20.
Manchester United are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. That looks a good ball through.
And
Messi! It's in! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Cristiano Ronaldo. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ah, that's a super piece of goalkeeping.
Well, his positioning was just spot on, and he made the goal look an awful lot smaller.
2 added minutes has been
The
indicated.
movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That is good alertness.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And that will be the final act. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Manchester
I'm
United.
Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Now it's Shevchenko. This is Dembele.
Oh, great feat, that.
He is through here.
He's having a shot! Superb goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Paris are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
He's got away. Dembele. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
And a chance!
That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. So what can they make of this?
And he shoots! He scored! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory.
Shapes to shoot! Goal!
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of it.
Shevchenko!
And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Paris with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And that has been knocked clear. And he's gone backward.
Takes a shot! Kvaratskhelia!
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And this is Hullet, and he's onside. Ferdinand did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Kvaratskhelia, and it's Hullet. Vieira. Passing is crisp and sharp, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Paris finding their passes. Thuram. And it's Rijkaard. Thuram. Rijkaard. Oh, that's superb. Oh, important interception.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Played out wide. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Looking to play him in. Played out to the left flank. Kvaratskhelia with the delivery. Pele. Dembele.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, just skips past his man.
He's through and all alone! Can he finish?
Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Manchester United certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Now it's Luis Suarez. He's away! Now it's Luis Suarez. Oh, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. And it's Luis Suarez. Hullet showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Shevchenko. Shot.
There's the shot!
Now, who's going to be first to this? It's just beyond his reach. And here's Kvaratskhelia.
Has a shot! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence. Dembele really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Two added minutes has
Well
been
played, well
indicated.
sorted out. And this is Luis Suarez.
Real chance! No mistake! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring.
The light. And that is going to be the final action of the first half.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Manchester United head in for half-time with a 3-1 lead. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Rijkaard. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Maldini. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's fabulous. Rijkaard. And Kvaratskhelia. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Luis Suarez. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Rijkaard. Pull it. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that could well leave a mark. And here's Dembele. He's picked his way through. Chooses to go back. Nedved. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. No, he's just misjudged that one. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Araujo. Beckenbauer. And this is Hullet. Luis Suarez. It's Dembele! They just took too long getting forward.
Well, the whole idea of a good breakaway is to leave the opposition struggling to get back, and they were just too slow.
Vieira. And here's Suarez. And he's on his way! Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Pele, and it's Hullet. Manchester United, disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. And he's intervened well there. Luis Suarez. Nedved. Kvaratskhelia. Threads one in. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Paris clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now it's Luis Suarez. In with the challenge. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Suarez. And this is Luis Suarez. And that's a... Can he finish? Yes! And they are cruising away. Gorgeous, just gorgeous, just to have the audacity to do it.
The skill and the confidence was just brilliant, and he showed both a quick head and even quicker feet.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. That pass has been well intercepted. Into the last quarter of an hour. Great chance! You've got to be quick to recover this. Beckenbauer. Pele. And it's Dembele. Look at the space here.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Totti. Nedved. Now it's Shevchenko. Beckenbauer. And he's managed to get free. That's a sharp pass. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Dembele. Totti. Well seen, saw that coming, and it's been given away. Totti. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. And now the breakaway. Chips it through. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Nedved. And this is Luis Suarez. And he welcomes it in. Beckenbauer.
There will be 1 minute added
So
time.
just 1 extra minute for stoppages. And the pass is intercepted. And that's that. Oh, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, to win they will relish having... Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. The action has already started. Ah, that's a fine interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
It's Dembele! Totti. Has a look and plays it forward. Paris finding their passes. And this is Nedved. Now that Nedved!
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Paris with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. That's going to go a long way. Looking to play him in. He is through here. Well, Tomiyasu will look back really fondly on the first half of the 23-24 campaign. Luis Suarez gets through on his own. Good claim, no margin for error there. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Pele, quarter of an hour played. And this is Luis Suarez. Thuram spots it and intercepts. And it's Hullet. Knocks it into space. Great ball, and he's in here. Decent chance! Goal! Manchester United! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah. Great chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. That's a decent clearance. Rijkaard.
Paris really have decided to turn to the long ball. That's very obvious now.
And how do they go about making that work?
Well, they can't neglect accuracy.
He's through it. It's Dembele!
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
That's a little off target. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That is good alertness. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Oh, what a mistake! And this is Pele. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Beckenbauer. Passing is crisp and sharp. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
And it's Shevchenko. Beckenbauer. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. The ball goes in. Oh, what a climb! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Manchester United can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Ferdinand. And that's put paid to a promising move. Gets a good foot in there. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that's a key interception. He's a sharp little ball here. Tomiyasu. Tries to pass it through. And he's running through. Shot could be on.
There's the shot! Oh, he's hit the bar!
Oh, he's been... And again!
No mistake! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion.
There will be
Suarez
1 minute
at
added
his
time.
razor-sharp best there.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
And the half-time whistle goes. Some first-half thoughts?
Manchester United really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Manchester United go in at half-time on a comfortable two-goal cushion. And we are back underway.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Suarez really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And he shoots! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are pulling clear here. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
A case now of complete control. A probing pass. Oh, nicely intercepted. Rijkaard. Beckenbauer. Bullet.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Played into space out wide. Lovely bit of skill. And this is Ronaldo. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Luis Suarez. And he's worked it through. And this is Luis Suarez. And it's Luis Suarez. And the shot! Keeper's got his work done.
Manchester United certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Bullish header! It's in! Comfort! Yet more comfort! Easing away. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
That looks a good ball through. He's shifting through the gears here. He's having a shot! Thuram going vertical. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Now it's Luis Suarez. Nedved. Rijkaard. Nedved. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. But it's Thuram. Totti. Nedved. Chance for a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Rijkaard. Beckenbauer. And it's Nedved. And here's Shevchenko. Beckenbauer does well to get it back. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, if you dwell on it for that long, that's what happens.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Half an hour gone in the second half. And here's Suarez. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Well, he's looking to get away, but the defending is persistent, adhesive. That's a sharp pass. Oh, good-looking ball. Paris looking to pass their way through. Oh, it's Dembele. Oh, that's a very... Can he finish? He's put it wide.
Manchester United really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Tries to play it through. Oh, that is a good ball.
He's had a shot!
Well, now it's a...
It's fallen kindly here, and he hits the net.
And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Manchester United are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. And that's another good win of the ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And this is Luis Suarez. Nedved deals with that comfortably. Shevchenko. Rijkaard. Totti. And he's picked out the run. He's picked his way through. Serves up across. And here's Suarez. Luis Suarez. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Pullet charging forward, the ball at his feet. Pele. Oh, easy pickings there. Now he's got space here. Oh, delightful ball. Araujo cuts it out. And that will be the final act. Manchester United looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here. And here's Kvaratskhelia. And it's made its way to him. Takes a shot! Oh, he's been caught on it here. That'll be a throw-in. Pullet might just make this. Well timed, excellent interception. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, it's Dembele.
Frank Rijkaard's presence here in the middle will be massive, Peter. He's so physically dominant, such a destroyer.
But he does have a certain X factor as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, and that's the side of his game that makes him so special, that ability to play on the front foot, triggering counter-attacks, quickening the tempo, and even carrying the ball forward, you know, if required.
Which has come to be expected from players in that position now, but at the time, of course, it was revolutionary.
Absolutely was.
That's an excellent interception. And we have our very first corner. Maldini stood his ground strongly. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Pelé, picked out, brilliant chance, surely! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Rijkaard. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Totti. Can he get on the end of this? Thuram. Chance for Beckenbauer. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Still goalless. Great ball if he can get there. He's one-on-one, shot, real chance! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. How very smart. He just got it right.
There was a distinct lack of pressure there, Peter. It was a good finish, but it was made easy. That's poor defence.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Oh, well played, well played. Nedved, Beckenbauer wins the duel this time. Well, that has not gone well. Now that looks a decent ball. And this is Luis Suarez. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, he's burst through. Beckenbauer. Now it's top. He's had a shot! They want to be quick to recover this. And he's being shifted off it. Now it's Luis Suarez. Half an hour played now. Luis Suarez. He's found some space. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Nedved. And here's Kvaratskhelia. Beckenbauer. That's a good ball out wide. The ball goes in. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Oh, it's Dembele. He has found the way through. He's free. He has got space. There's the shot! Oh, taken with style. And they're at it again in double quick time. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this?
Goes for a shot! Hits off target and by quite a way.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it. I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Oh, this is a great position. This looks promising. Maldini did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Beckenbauer, nicely aimed pass. Quality ball. Dembele. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's half-time here. We'll do it back on the first 45 minutes.
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Manchester United go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. And we are already promptly back underway.
Luis Suarez. It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. Manchester United have themselves a chance from the spot. Czech looking to stare down to unsettle the taker. And Czech pulls off a sensational save. Rijkaard. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Beckenbauer given the lift of his goal. That's really well manoeuvred.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Kvaratskhelia, and it's Nedved. Pass is just off target. Pele, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that could set him on his way. Header! He scores! And the second half is off to a flyer. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
We have got ourselves a game here.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Passes short and sharp. He's found the way through, and he shoots! Beckenbauer. Kvaratskhelia. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Araujo kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The greatest...
It's Nedved! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here.
Beckenbauer. That looks a good ball through. He's shifting through the gears here. Decent chance! It's there! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 9.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 20.
Manchester United take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Franz Beckenbauer.
Beckenbauer.
Coming on the field.
Oh, it's Nedved.
Number 10.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rafael Leao. Number
Messi.
Messi.
75 minutes played.
Hannes.
Oh, nicely intercepted.
Nedved. Substitution in progress.
Now this could be a big chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Beckenbauer. Looking to play him in. That's a lovely, neat pass. Ernest. And this is Ronaldo. He's found a way through. And the finish! And it's there!
And they are pulling clear here.
So smooth. A signature finish.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Manchester United grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Rafael Leao. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Always going over the top. Thuram. Pele. And here's Rooney. Thuram gets across to intercept that.
There will be 3 minutes.
And the number on the board is 3. Beckenbauer. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And he can clear it away. Ernest. Nedved. That's that, the end. Manchester United looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch.